different story altogether. But they'll take it with both hands, won't they? Because at full time at the Suzhou Olympic Center Stadium, it is Chinese national team for the People's Republic of China 0 and India 0. You can see the heat maps of the two teams before we begin our discussion here on Football United of what a match it was. The Chinese certainly kept the Indians really busy, particularly in their defensive half, and a midfield battle as well, with the physicality and the work and the desire of the Chinese national team to win this in front of their
fans. It's a tough place to go, obviously. First time they've ever been there. But, okay, they rode the rock. But looking back at India's chances, you've got first half chances.
Yeah.
Sunil will be upset with that one. The pitch has moved on him, but he'll be upset with it because the form he's been in. But the second half, the chances were few and far between. The one at the end for young Farouk,
yeah,
when it broke from him, it's one that he's looking at and he's like, if I hit that well, I've got that.
Yeah.
But they've had, like I said, they've had a few half chances. JJ's chance there was a half chance. This one's open up here for Danta.
Yeah.
His touch maybe a little bit out of his feet, but the thing is, the positive side of it is they were creating chances.
Yeah.
If they'd have gone 90 minutes sitting on the edge of their 18-yard box and not have one shot, then it's obviously the disappointment. Again, that's one Sandesh there. He's got a free header for how dominant he is in the air.
Yeah. Colossal, and he's obviously a man mountain of a goalkeeper, but he needed to be that strong, he needed to be that decisive, and for more moments than not, he was.
It's his job. He is very, very good at his job,
yeah,
thankfully. He's made a couple of great saves, one in the first half with his foot, where it's hard for him. He obviously got scored on last week in the ISL, similar circumstances.
Yeah.
But when he was called upon, he was there. I know I criticise sometimes. I'd like to see him come and claim them and just dominate people.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, he's kept a clean sheet. I know he's rolled his luck, but you need luck. They've hit the post, they've hit the crossbar. He had no chance with either of them.
Yeah.
But you look at the header that's come back across, he's tipped it round. You look at the one where he's stumbling backwards, he's flipped it round the post.
Yeah.
The scramble on the goal line, him, Sandesh, Anas, Pritam, all of them throwing themselves at it to make sure it didn't go in. And that's what you need. You don't need your goalkeeper just doing it. You don't need your centre half just doing it. You need all 5, 6 people.
Yeah.
And that's when you get the success you do in places like this. You go there, you get the point. Okay, they didn't win.
The angle down is just something that we've seen from Gurpreet in such large quantities, and once again today that came in handy, particularly that save.
This is brilliant. This, if you ever want to question your players for commitment to the cause,
yeah,
you watch that over and over again. Like young Tapa, who is renowned as a footballer, not as a tackler, throwing himself on the line. You've got Sandesh doing what Sandesh does. He would stop that with his face if he had to. Gurpreet doing the same thing.
Had a great 2018. We discussed that plenty of times throughout the commentary stint as well, Humi. 2018 has not been good for them, but it could have so easily changed today against an opposition like India. But does that put more pressure on him because he's facing a side that he has to beat?
Yeah, but on the flip side of that, when you're playing against an underdog, the underdog wants to make the upset. So they're going to do everything they can. Like, at times, there was 8 guys behind the ball.
Yeah.
It's hard to break that down. Like, even if a team had 2 men sent off, they said 8 guys behind the ball. We do it in training all the time. It's really hard to create a chance, let alone score. So, obviously, they expect to win these games, but like we've spoken about, they've had a poor run of form this year. It's continued. At the end of the day, it's continued. They have to move on. India are coming away with a smile on their face.
Yeah.
China have to move on. They've got a couple of games coming up before the Asia Cup. They need to move. End of. It's a result. It didn't go their way. Move on. You don't go home smiling and partying. You don't, because you